Hello, folks, and welcome to the first episode of The Sims 4 Gallery Adventures. Now, the general idea behind this series is people will post Sims to the Sims 4 gallery, and the general idea is they'll have it with the hashtag nubyplays, and I will play through those Sims, see what happens, and, go from there, tell a little story. I'm probably going to limit it to about an hour of gameplay, and then try to reduce all of that down to about 10 to 15 minute episode, hopefully. This one might be a little longer, accounting for the intro. We'll see how it all goes in the editing process. But right now, we only have one person who has added themselves to the Sims 4 gallery with the hashtag nubyplays, and that is Omar's Mr. CoolMilky. Now, Mr. CoolMilky here showed up in one of my little preview episodes that I was doing for The Sims 4 Realm of Magic. So he actually is a magic user, but we're not going to really focus on that. Yes, he has the power, but I figure he's not going to be able to learn anything without having to duel someone. So more than likely, he's not going to be learning any magic. So what we're going to instead do is we're going to probably look for some kind of job for him. Let's go ahead, start out over at his little laptop over here. Let's see, career, find a job. Now there's a few different options here. I'm leaning towards doing something that's more interactive. I have done the scientist career, which is interactive. I have not done, or I've done a little bit of the actor. I've done the scientist here. I haven't really done much in the way of the detective. And then I think I've done the doctor, not at all. So I think because I made Omar a doctor in one of my Sims series or something like that. I'm going to go with, in some series, I made his character a doctor rather than, an oxygen not included, that's it. I made him a doctor instead of a cook like he wanted. So I'm going to start him out as a doctor, and we'll go from there, see what happens, see what shenanigans he gets into, see if he gets anyone into a bad situation. So should Mr. CoolMilky switch jobs to medical intern, he will quit his current position of live chat support agent upon accepting the new job. Yes. Quit the tech career to start in the medical. All right, so we start at 7 a.m. on Tuesday. That is tomorrow. So I guess we'll just keep track of him for now. Another thing for this little challenge is I have set up a little lot here where each of the people in the Sims 4 gallery are going to be deposited. Each is going to have a little, I want to say this is 8x8 building where they will live. The first one is for Mr. CoolMilky. I think I'm going to make one just for visitors, because the general idea is that each of these, it's going to be, the door is going to be locked for everyone but the resident. And then as we bring in more people, we'll bring them in. Is this my Sim self over here? Oh wait, no, that's Malcolm Landgrab. No, I made myself blonde in here, so. All right, well, let's get started and see what happens. I was like, who's this running around? But I forgot, this is Jeffrey Landgrab that in the Realm of Magic episode where we showed off Strangeify, we turned him into this hideous creature. You see, he's still suffering from the effects of that. It might be one of those things that they always have it until they are cured of it. It might be. In which case, we could make some interesting things. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Seriously? You got the ripped pants, the high little tank top, whatever you call this thing. And this is a teen. Wow. Oh my god. It gets even worse. He's a bald teen. This is horrible. Oh. Yeah, the Sims should not be allowed to auto-create Sims. It does not go well at all. All right, so we've arrived at our first day of work. Let's take a look. So clinical orientation. Welcome, Mr. CoolMilky. to a vital and rewarding career in the field of medicine. Being new to the job takes some time getting familiarized with the location, the people, and the basic responsibilities of the profession. In time, with skill, dedication, and a passion to help his fellow Sims, Mr. CoolMilky will no doubt go far in his career. So, he's already tense from being outside in a thunderstorm. So let's get him inside so he doesn't get struck by lightning. Now he's starting out with a few different, oh, he's very, I think he tried to open a... Okay, I don't know if he was trying to be a mime there or what. But the umbrella was not there. Alright, so we got a chat with patient, greet two co-workers, and grab a snack between seeing patients. Well, let's, I'm guessing this is a co-worker, right? Yeah, a nurse. She's kind of old. But at least they don't have, ghosts working here. Like, when Get to Work first came out, people in the neighborhood would die. Oh dear. And then, you'd end up with a whole bunch of ghosts either working at the police department or the hospital. Hey, we have a patient. It's a child here who's suddenly come in from the rain. Well, I guess we should chat with him. Admit patient to exam bed. No, we just need to chat with him. Friendly introduction. Although that wasn't very friendly sounding. Well, let's see. So our little objectives. One of them is to make a bed. Oh dear. Click on a messy exam bed and select make bed to get patient or to get ready for a patient. It looks like they're both. Oh wait, no. Here's the exam beds. Okay. There we go. I should know how to do this. I've been to a doctor before to see the exam beds. Obviously, it is the bed and not the little surgery table. Also, why are we having so many wet spots in here? I don't know why we have so many wet spots in here. Because we have a wet spot there, wet spot there, a wet spot in here. Are we having leaks in this building? I know that's the thing that happens a lot. Connor Spalding. Okay, apparently we're just bringing in a bunch of children. Oh wait, we got one adult in here. Oh, it's time to grab a BLT sandwich, apparently. Grab a quick bite from the fridge. Well, I guess that's what we're doing. Oh, that's not very happy. I mean, I know tense is, you know, tense, but that was like that was mad. So let's see. Oh, Juicy Gossip is making, oh dear, that's a horrible face for being flirty. And now it's being reflected on his actual face there. Are you being flirty with your sandwich? Mr. CoolMilky, you are very embarrassing. Alright, so now that he's done with his sandwich, we can either research health reports or discuss work with a coworker. Well, let's go over here. Discuss work, you know. It's a normal thing to do. Oh, he's not on the phone now. Quick, talk about work. Talk about work. So, hey, do you guys like, you know, talking about work more than actually doing work? Because that's certainly the way it looks around here. You know, we have a doctor. He's out doing some kind of test over here. We have the nurse. She's just been standing up here. The assistant, he's at least where he's supposed to be. And then, well, Omar, he's the medical, or Mr. CoolMilky. He's the medical intern. You can't blame him necessarily just yet. Alright, obviously we gotta ask the nurse about her day. Where do we have that? Probably in friendly. Well, Mr. CoolMilky probably has not had a good relationship so far with people. But maybe he can get something going with the nurse at the very least. You know what? We'll even try. Let's ask if she's single. Oh, he's being flirty now. Back off. It's Mr. CoolMilky's nurse. She is single. Her husband may have died, but she's single. All right. Well, let's flirt covertly. You know, we are at work after all. That wasn't very covert, doing a little kissy face. Oh, Kofefe. Obviously, that's what we need to do next. And as an intern, he should obviously go and brew it. Okay, I was afraid for a moment he was getting stuck inside the desk, but he's all right. He's all right. And it's ready to go. Apparently it makes the same noise as a microwave, but I don't have a coffee maker, so I'm not sure what sound coffee makers make. Now, is the nurse coming over here to chat? I know there's a prompt to chat, but nothing's happening. Oh, now, okay. He wanted to go chat, but apparently the nurse was busy, so. So right now he's talking about statues of some kind. She's, oh dear. The kids are coughing now. Well, since she's coughing, we should probably admit her to a bed. But once we're done with the coffee, because that's the most important thing. Okay, this is like the longest cup of coffee that's being taken to be drank. He's not even at the halfway point yet. It's been several sim hours. Alright, it's currently 2 p.m. He has an hour of work left, and he still hasn't finished his cup of coffee. So enough chatting. Go finish your coffee there. I said enough chatting. Finish the coffee. There we go. We finished the coffee. We have 18 sim minutes left to try and finish. We'll try to complain about work. I don't think we're gonna have enough time though. And no, he didn't finish it. There's a little dash left. Aww. Mr. CoolMilky did a good job today. He can really turn this clinic into a beacon for the community by leaving all of the patients sitting out front, coughing and all that. But hey, you know, he's just a medical intern. You can't expect him to fully run the hospital or anything just yet. So hopefully he'll get a little bit better next time we go. Oh no. So Mr. CoolMilky has decided to try singing. Okay, he's gotten a little bit. I take it back, he hasn't gotten better. It sounds like he got a sickness from the people at the hospital. And then decided he wanted to come home and sing. Yeah, we're not taking Mr. CoolMilky into the acting career. It's not gonna work. Okay, this is weird. So it's like 10:49 at night, sim time. And this old man, Pranav Kumar, decides to come visit and knock on Mr. CoolMilky's door. So we say hello, give a funny introduction about a banana. So I guess we should ask, like, who this guy is. Maybe knowing about his career will give us some sense as to why he's over here so late. He's unemployed. Well, that kind of explains it. Oh, so that explains why he was hanging out so long. He was a vampire. Apparently the list of vampires has expanded out. At least we know that our door locks are working and keeping the vampires out. Because I'm pretty sure he would have attacked Mr. CoolMilky here. Alright, so Mr. CoolMilky has arrived at work, and it looks like today isn't so much orientation. One of his first tasks is to deliver food to a patient on the exam bed. 6 Sims need to eat too. Make sure to deliver food to a hungry patient on the exam bed in a timely manner. So let's see. Deliver food. Go, Mr. CoolMilky, go. Though it appears that he doesn't actually have to stop somewhere to deliver food. He just goes to visit and pulls food out of nowhere. Yep, that is what it is. So I think Mr. CoolMilky is starting to get a little irritated with all of the patients showing up here. Because he has to talk about, well, complain about work to a coworker again. So he figures come over. Apparently he's pushed out the assistant. Alright, so this time we have completed pretty much all of our tasks to get through the... Oh, I guess this is still the clinical orientation. So now that we've pretty much completed everything, we can go ahead and slack off a little bit. Well, I guess our first thing he feels like doing is going and cleaning up, so we'll let him do that. At least make the clinic look a little bit better. You know what? Let's work on his body there. You know, any sort of doctor should be in good physical shape, you would think. It's not a guarantee, though. And what the hell is this workout? Is he working out in his underwear? Because that very much looks like it. I give up. I don't think Omar gave him this look for his workout uniform. Omar, if you did, let me know in the comments below why you gave him this outfit. End of shift. Mr. CoolMilky did a fantastic job today. Promotions and community health are surely in the future. So from this, we make an additional $5 per hour, or 5 simoleons per hour, I should say, for a grand total of 23 simoleons per hour. We also received a 192 simoleon bonus, new clothes, the Dr. Xavier rays display, not so blind eye charts, and the next shift starts at Saturday at 7 a.m. So I think this is going to be a good stopping point for today's episode of The Sims 4 Gallery Adventures. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this little series. Do you think I should do anything different with it? Do you want to see me continue following Mr. CoolMilky here? Or would you like me to keep it up as a random format, choosing Sims from the Sims 4 gallery? Now don't forget, if you want to see a Sim in this, be sure to just create one in the Sims 4 gallery, add the hashtag nubyplays, which I will put on the screen here now, and post it up, and I'll bring it into the world. If for whatever reason there's no other new additions, I will just choose random Sims out of the gallery, see one that seems to fit, and go with that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. So thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube here, as well as follow me on Twitch, where I do live game streams. Current streaming schedule is 9 p.m. on Wednesdays and 2 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. So thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you all later.